Going to be making some marble mazes. All right, so we'll go over the materials that you need, and then you've all been with us before, but we'll just quickly go through some Zoom stuff that you might want to know. So for today, you're going to want like a paper or a styrofoam plate, something like that. And then you'll also want some paper that we can cut into strips. So you'll also need some scissors so we can do some of that cutting. And if you need help, ask a grown-up for some help. And then also some tape. Any kind of tape I think will work pretty well for this. And then if you want to, also a pen or a pencil could come in handy. And then last but not least, our marble. We're gonna need our marble. If you don't have a marble, another like sort of ball is fine, like a ping pong ball could work, something along those lines, but you'll want your ball. Started. All right. So first, you're going to take your marble and you're going to put it in your plate. All right. Now, I want you first to kind of just see if you can, just by tilting the plate, and I'm going to tilt my screen a little bit so you can see what's happening on mine, get your marble to go from one side of the plate to the other without falling off. All right, so let's practice that a little bit. Just kind of tilt it around, see if you can get the marble to move around without falling off. All right, so you guys are getting some good practice. Awesome. All right, so those skills are gonna come in handy later. All right, so now we wanna make a little maze for our marble, right? We wanna make some obstacles perhaps. So you could make let's see, I'm gonna tilt down so you're not gonna see my face, but that's all right. You're gonna see my maze instead. So I think like maybe a little tunnel would be fun for my marble. So I'm gonna take a piece of paper, cut it into this little strip here, and then I'm gonna make a little tunnel that I have to try to get my marble to go through. All right, now when you're doing this, you wanna make sure that you make it big enough for your marble to pass through, right? Otherwise, if you make it too small, then no matter what you do, it's not gonna be able to go through there. So let's try that. So I'm gonna make myself a little tunnel over here. While I'm making a tunnel, what other kind of obstacles do you think we could make here with our paper? Does anyone have an idea?
Looks like Trey and Corinne are working on an obstacle too.
Looks like everybody's hard at work on their tunnels. All right. Well, that's very cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna make... All right, so now I have one tunnel here. And this is a pretty big tunnel. So hopefully I'll be able to get my marble to go through it pretty quickly. And then let's see, I might try making another kind of obstacle too. I'm trying to think, have you guys ever played pinball? No, I see some nods. Okay, so some of you have. All right, so I'm kind of trying to remember, like in pinball, there's places, where the ball can kind of get stuck. So I'm, like a little hole. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make something like that for my marble. So I might take a longer piece this time. Maybe fold it in half so it's a little bit stronger. Let's see here. And then I think I'll fold it in half the skinny way here to make it stronger again. So then I've got this, but it's hard to make it kind of do any bending here. So I think I'll take my scissors and do some snipping. Let's see here. All right, so now I've got this piece that kind of bends a little bit, and I'm gonna see if I can make a little like loop here, a little hole that might be able to catch my marble. And again, we gotta make sure it's big enough for the marble to go in there. So maybe this will be like the finish for my marble maze. Or maybe it'll be the start. Maybe we have to get it out from here. We can decide, and we can change up the order however we want. Let's see here. All right, what kind of obstacles are you guys building? You making some?
I see some tunnels.
Awesome.
I see maybe some, ooh, I see something where maybe the thing can get stuck. It looks like Alex and Dexter have, Dexter has one where the marble can get stuck. That looks fun.
Cool. All right. Well, let's see
Oh,
here.
Trey is showing us his. That's fantastic.
Oh, very cool. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna finish taping mine down here. And then now that I have a couple of obstacles, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try with my marble. All right, so I'll have my marble stop. Now what I want mine to do is go through, I wanna go through my tunnel and then into my little loop here where it can get stuck. So let's see if we can make it do that. It might be difficult. So we're gonna try, oh, mine went around the tunnel there. We missed it. All right, so I'm gonna have to be, there we go. All right, we went through it, and now, let's see here. Can we get to this spot where it's gotta get stuck? And I don't know. I may have made this really, really hard for myself. So I'm gonna have to do a lot more practicing. Oh, and there goes my marble. All right, so now I gotta start over. We'll go through the tunnel. Aha, there we go. All right, now I thought that tunnel was pretty fun, so I might make another tunnel somewhere else. Let's see here. Might make this one a little bit narrower. I feel like the one I had was really wide. All right, now I've got another tunnel here. And then, let's see, I might put another one of these guys over here.
Trey says he loves marble mazes. That's great. Have you? I'm excited to see what you come up with. This is fantastic.
Have any of you made something like this before? I have never made anything like this before, so I'm all just experimenting. This is all new for me, but I think it's turning out pretty cool. All right, let's see. I think maybe on this one, let's see if I can make like a squiggle.
Looks like Dexter is trying his out. That's very cool.
Uh-oh, did you lose a marble, Alex? That happens. It happened to me too. My marble went right off it the first time I was trying. Luckily, the marbles are pretty durable, so if they fall off, you can just put them back on. All right, so now I have a whole bunch of obstacles here. I've got 2 tunnels. I've got a little squiggly over here. And then I have my space here where I want to try to catch my marble. All right, so that's going to be my ending point. So I'm going to start over here. And I want to go through both of my tunnels and then along my squiggle, and then I want to get caught at the end here. So let's see if we can do this. So I'll go through, oh, all right, so there's through the tunnels, and then along the squiggle here. And then we went right back off. See here, maybe I need to start at a different direction. Maybe that would help. Ah, there we go. Now I think, I'm trying to remember times that I've done this. Ooh, you guys have some cool stuff. Oh, I see you're drawing some mazes and stuff on yours too. That's a great idea, right? So even if you don't have paper, you can kind of draw a space maybe that you want your marble to go in. So maybe I will draw over here a space where I want my, maybe this is where I want my marble to start. Maybe this is where we want to end. Maybe we'll just do it backwards. I've got that. Let's see here. Now, if I want to make a space maybe where my marble can sit for a little bit, where it's not going to be rolling around, how do you think we might be able to do that? If we made, how could we make a starting point where the marble would stay still instead of rolling around? Does anyone have any ideas? Looks like you're all hard at work. Let's see, I'm wondering if maybe if I make a small hole in my plate, if that might then be a good place where the marble will kind of settle in there. So I don't want to make a big hole because then I could lose my marble all the way through, but maybe just a small hole would give it a little place for the marble to sit. So I'm going to try it. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to poke a small hole through my plate here. Just a little one because I don't want my marble to fall through. Then I want to see, there now, my marble will kind of sit there with that little hole I made. Oh, I like those tunnels you've got, Trey and Corinne. That's nice. Now, have you tried it out with a marble? Oh yeah, Alex, look at yours.
Not yet. I'm almost done.
Trey, you're almost done? All right. Well, I'd love to see it when I'd love to see you do a test run. But yeah, so now I can kind of move my plate around and my marble stays there. So I think that's going to be my starting point here, is where I made that little hole. And then I've got to try to get it in here at the end, or maybe that's the end.
Corinne, I like those tunnels. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, very nice. All right, so maybe we start here. And we have to go out, and maybe then we have to go around and through the squiggle, and then between the tunnels, and then come around to the end. Let's see if we can do it. So there we go. We went through one tunnel, along the squiggle, We gotta go through the other tunnel here. Oop, we're getting stuck. There we go. Oop, and I lost him. It's all right, we'll start over. Aha, and now my marble landed in that hole. Did anybody else try making a hole? That help give your marble a place to land?
I see a ton of constructing going on.
Ooh, very cool. I might add some more holes as obstacles, maybe places that I don't necessarily want my marble to get stuck, but where it might get stuck accidentally, just to make it harder. All right, so now I've got a whole bunch of holes in mine and all my obstacles too for making it harder. And I think this time I'm going to change up the order. And I'm going to say that I have to go through each tunnel twice just to make it even harder. So I'm going to start here. Got to get it going. Whoop, and we went right off again. My marble really gets excited about going off the table. All right, so I went through one tunnel once. Oop, and now see, I'm getting stuck on one of those holes I made. Right off the table.
I'm ready for a test run.
You ready for a test run, Trey? All right, let's see it. You got your marble? All right, awesome. All right, can you make it go through all those tunnels? Oop, yours went off the plate just like mine. There you go. Cool. Now, did you make a hole or something, a place for yours to end?
I'm gonna do that next.
You're gonna do that next? Awesome. All right, Alex and Dexter, how are you guys doing? Are you guys ready to do some testing? I see some thumbs up, awesome. I see lots of tape are still working, that's great. And I think I'm gonna test mine out. I have a couple of different marbles, so I'm gonna test my same maze with a different marble here. Let me see where, let's see, I have a few different marbles here. So I'm gonna try it with a smaller one, smaller marble, and see if that makes a difference. So this was my first marble, and then this one here is smaller. So I'm gonna try it with this little one and see how that is different. Let's see, I'll tilt it down so you can see my maze here. I think we'll start there. All right, so the little one really goes very easily off the plate, so I'm gonna have to be extra careful, I think. All right, we went through that tunnel. Ah. The little one also, I think, gets gets caught on the holes more easily, which makes sense, right? Because it's smaller. So it might be easier for it to get stuck in those holes.
Trey, that's awesome. Are you going to test it out or are you going to engineer it more?
I think I'm done.
You think you're done? All right, awesome. That looks very cool. These have been very fun. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm running out of space on my plate, unfortunately. I'd like to add some more stuff, but I don't know that I have space. Maybe if I make a really small tunnel, so if I have a little bitty strip of paper, maybe I have enough space.
Yeah, mine is out of room too.
Yeah, yours is running out of room too. Yep, that's a problem that I've noticed here. Is that mine is running out of space, but maybe I will try one really small little tunnel here. See if there's enough space for that.
Corinne, looks like you're running out of space too. You've got a lot of obstacles. That looks exciting. You can test it out?
You can use more than one plate.
If you have more plates, you could use more than one plate. That is true. I only have one, so I am limited in my space because I only have one plate available. But if you have more and your grown-ups are okay with you using them for marble mazes, you can definitely make more. All right, so now I've added one more little tunnel here. So I'm gonna do one last run and see if we can get through all of the tunnels and down the squiggle and then end at this little hole that I've made. So that's my end point. So I start back here. Ooh, Alex and Dexter, you guys are going crazy. You got all sorts of plates. You're making a huge maze. That's awesome. All right. I want to see how it works out.
That looks very challenging.
Yeah, how are you going to get the marble from one plate to another? You got to let me know. I want to see what sort of cool engineering ideas you guys come up with. All right, let's see. I got to see if I can get mine through the tunnels, down the squiggle. Ooh, almost went off the plate.
You did your maze, Trey. How'd it go? Are you happy with how it worked? Excellent.
All right, I've gone through all my tunnels now. I'm just trying to end on that final little hole. There we go. Very cool. All right, now did anybody else have a chance to test it with two different size marbles or two different size of balls? Because mine actually was very different. I think I like the red one better, mostly because it's easier to see. Since I have blue paper, it's easier to see the red marble on the blue paper. But the red one can get stuck in some places just because it's a little bigger. Sometimes it's hard for it to move in between the strips of paper.
Corinne's got a really big maze.
Ooh. There it went all the way off the table. All right, I'm gonna try one more time, do a final run with this marble here. See if we can get through all of the tunnels. Down the squiggle. Oop, we went around that tunnel. I gotta come back and try again. There we go. And there we go. All right. Well, thank you guys for building and experimenting with me today. You guys are welcome to keep working, of course. If you have a cool maze and you want to take a video or a picture and show us how it works, we would love to see that on our Facebook page. So we're gonna post the video from today's activity on our Facebook page, and then if you want to share what you did with the activity, we would love to see that. That's awesome. You can have your grown-up take a picture or a video. Wow, that is a really intense maze that Alex has going there. Ooh, Corinne, I really like yours. Yours has a really nice big tunnel. You guys are coming up with so many cool ideas. I'm so excited to see how all of these turn out. And Trey and Corinne are asking, when is our last day for the year? And we don't actually know yet. So
we're definitely going through the end of June. And then after that, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll know. We'll make sure we let everybody know soon what we're going to do. But we're definitely going to go through the end of June. And we have another activity on Monday. So on Monday, we are going to build bridges with paper. So we're going to do another engineering activity. We're going to use paper, and we're going to try to make a really strong structure out of paper. So that'll be another fun thing to do. So we hope we see you guys on Monday at 10:30.
All right. Bye, everyone. We'll see you
Bye.
Monday. Have a good weekend.
Thanks
Happy
for building.
experimenting.